Namaste, my dears, and welcome to LaVi Sound and Yoga. This Yin Yoga class is looking into the energetic function of Yin Yoga, because Yin Yoga is based on traditional Chinese medicine, a wonderful ancient knowledge which will bring us more into balance on a physical, mentally, and emotional level of our body. We will learn a little bit more about it within the posture. We will hold them around 2 or 3 minutes. So traditional Chinese medicine, which is called in short TCM, maybe you know it more from acupuncture or acupressure, where we set needles or we apply pressure on specific points in our body. And they are working with the energy channels within our body. And we will do a little bit the same by holding the posture longer and to stimulate these energy lines in our body, just that you know the background of it. And as I said, you will get to know a little bit more during this sequence about this wonderful wisdom. For the sequence, you just need maybe a blanket and a block, but you can also practice without any props. It's just to support your body if you are not that used to practice Yin Yoga. So I hope you will enjoy this sequence. We will start in a seated position. If you feel more comfortable to sit a little bit elevated, then you can take your blanket to sit up on it, which will elevate your hips a little bit, and it will ease your position, because we will open our legs now. And you don't need to open them super wide. You open them till you feel the first resistance here at the inside of your legs. We relax the legs and feet, and then maybe a block or something can be handy to have it in front, because we will now lean slowly forward. So first you can maybe bring just your hands to the floor. And what we try to do is that we are not going over the limits of our body. So really gently and slowly come down till you feel the first stretch here. So it doesn't need to be a hard stretch. It should be a gentle stretch, which we can hold over the next minutes. I like to place my forearms here on the block to have a little support. See that the legs and feet can totally let go from muscle tension, and the shoulders can relax as well. The head can sink if you want, and come to a natural breathing rhythm. So as I talked about in the introduction, that there are lots of energy channels in our body, and where you feel now a stretch, which might be at the inside of your legs, we are stimulating this energy channel, which we call the meridian. And at the inside of our legs is the meridian of the liver. So the meridians are always connected to one specific organ, and this organ has a function in our body as, of course, a physical system, but it has most important an energetical function within our body. So the liver is there to detox our body, to cleanse not only the blood, but also to cleanse energy. And it is there to take really clear and fast decisions. So on an energetical level, you can maybe ask yourself how easy it is to take decisions, and how clear you respect the boundaries to say, for example, yes and no to other people, but also to yourself. Let the breath be really natural in your own pace. And take the last breath here in this stretch. And slowly then come back up by rolling your body upright, bringing the block to the side, and then help your knees to bend and let the feet come together. Can bring the hands to the back and then just shake your legs a little bit to bring little movements here. Good. And then from here, we straighten the legs to the front. The same here. If you feel you want to sit on the blanket, then please do so. It can be really helpful. The legs are relaxed and we bend the right knee and then we open the right knee to the side. So the foot comes to the inside of our left thigh. And if you want, you can support your knee here. This will ease the whole hip area. And we can concentrate more on the stretch we are targeting, which I tell you in a moment. So here's the same. When we are now leaning forward towards the long leg, we really stay in connection with our body where we can feel the first resistance and stretch, and then we stay there. So if it's here, it's fine. If it's more low, then it's also fine. And then just let go here. Relax the legs, the shoulder, the hands, they just arrive wherever they arrive. The head can hang as well. So most of us will feel now the stretch at the back of our long leg, the left leg, as well as in our back. And the back of our body is related, or there is running the energy channel of the bladder and the kidneys. And every organ is important in our body, but these organs are a little bit more important because they are ruling, first of all the water in our body. They are storing our energy. And they are the base of the health of all the other organs. Relax your breath. And whenever your body let go, you can come a little bit lower, but you don't need. And if you feel it was too much, you can come a little bit higher again. And then take also here the last 3 breaths. And slowly, peel yourself back up into a seated position. Good. Then take your right knee up to straighten the right leg back out. And we just change the legs by bending the left knee, open the left knee to the side, the foot to the inside of your right thigh. And here the same, if you want to support your knee with the block, then please do so. Both legs are totally relaxed and you lean carefully to the front long leg. Wherever you feel the first resistance, you stop. And then relax the shoulder, relax your head, and arrive. And the energy channels are running right and left totally the same. So here we have also in the back of our right leg the energy channels of the bladder and the kidney. And these 2 meridians or energy channels are related to the element of water. And as I said, it is the base of the health of all the organs. It's like the water. Without water, we cannot live. Without water, our planet will not survive. And water is helping us to be flexible and to have the attitude to go with the flow. Water always flows. And if we want to swim against the flow or the current, then it is really, really exhausting and we are losing a lot of energy. So in an energetical way, we can see where we can maybe be more passive and let go a little bit more, to go with the natural flow of life rather than to fight against it. Relax the face muscle and maybe the head as well. And then take also the last 3 breaths here. And slowly roll yourself upright back into a seated position by bringing also the left leg long. And from here, find your way back on the back, on your mat. And for a moment, just feel. So one basic knowledge of traditional Chinese medicine is that our body is ruled by qi, which is the life force energy within us. And this qi always wants to flow. If there is no flow of qi, there is blockage or something else, then this will lead to sickness, pain, or imbalance. And what we are doing with our yin posture is to stimulate and maybe for a short time cut this flow of qi, that after we can feel it again, or there can be more flow of this energy. So sometimes we feel it in like a flush of warmth or cold or tingling or any other sensations in your body. Then we bend our knees that the feet come to the floor. We take both knees towards our chest and then we open the knees slightly, that we can bring the arms at the insides of our knees. And then I give you different options, depends on your range of motion. The hands can either just stay on the chin bones here or on the ankle. And you can just stay here with the knees open. Or the hands can come to the outer edges of your feet and you lift the feet up that the soles of your feet are pointing towards the ceiling and the knees are falling to the armpits for our happy baby. And even if you start here in the happy baby and you feel after a while, oh, this is too much, you just release the feet down. And try to let the grip from your hands be soft. So you are not pulling on yourself, you are more holding yourself. And arrive here. Try to relax the shoulder as much as possible. The head is not lifted at all from the mat. And some people might feel a stretch at the outer hip, some at the back. Mostly we feel it probably in the inside of our legs, where we come back to the same energy channel which we started with, the liver. Stay with the natural pace of your breath. And the breath is also moving this qi, the life force within our body. Relax your face, and everywhere where you feel there is still tension, try to let go a little bit more. And again, if this is too much for you, just release your feet down and stay here. It is totally fine and exactly the same stretch than when you have the feet upright. Maybe you want to bring the breath more in your belly region. And also here, take 3 last breaths. And slowly release the feet down, let go of them, that they can come back to the floor. Bring the feet as wide as the mat, to the edges of your mat, so the knees fall together, and you might want to bring your hands on your lower belly or your hip bones here. And for a moment, just feel. If you can feel these waves of energy or heat or cold. If you can just observe any sensations within your body. Good, and then take the knees close to your chest, hug your knees, roll a little bit right and left on the lower back area where the kidneys are at home. So we talked also about this organ, so we give a little massage here. And then slowly roll to one side, that you can come up into a seated position of your choice. So sit however it is comfortable for you. And just for a short moment, you close your eyes to observe. Maybe something shifted within you during the positions, but also with the knowledge that we can enhance the life force energy within us. Let the chi flow to stimulate the health of organs by stretching and moving. And then slowly just let your head sink to your chest as a form of gratitude for this wonderful system of your body, mind, and spirit, and that you took time to cultivate more well-being. Thank you so much for practicing and diving in this wonderful world of traditional Chinese medicine. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to know more, please check out the video description, because we are offering Yin Yoga teacher trainings here in Spain, where you will learn a lot of more about also how you can create different sequences for different blockages, and what the TCM can bring into our life. I hope you are well, and I see you in the next videos. Namaste.